Hello and welcome to another video here on EBIKE24. Today we are talking about this little fella here, the Bosch Kiox 400c. It's finally out. Some of you already have it. A lot of you have questions about it. We have received a lot of questions on our YouTube comments, through social media or the customer support. And in this video we are going to answer the most frequently asked questions about the Bosch Kiox 400c. Now, before we start, a little disclaimer here. We are recording this video in August 2025. So if you're watching this video a couple of weeks or months from now, things may look different. We are in constant exchange and communication with Bosch. We are giving them your feedback. We are giving them our feedback. So things might look different in the future. And with that, let's get right into the video. Question number 1. Can I install the Bosch Kiox 400c on a Cube e-bike? Yes, you can. However, you need an extra part. You need a display frame so that the Kiox 400c can be mounted on the Cube e-bike. For all the tutorials that we shot for our YouTube channel, we used a Scott bike, which is why the installation looks a little bit different. But apart from this extra spare part, the display frame, the installation is exactly the same. You can get this display frame at our online shop. Question number 2. When does the charging feature work? Alright, so one of the coolest features of the Kiox 400c is of course the charging feature. However, there are certain conditions that have to be met, and we only realized this after shooting our tutorials and after reading your comments. First condition is the charging feature only works with Bosch Gen 5 motors. For any other generation, it doesn't work, unfortunately. The second condition is that the output power of the light connections has to be set to a maximum of 6 watts. Right? If it is above, the charging feature doesn't work. And these settings can only be changed by a bike dealer using the Bosch diagnostics tool. So what we did is we used a Cube 77 as a test bike, connected it to the Bosch diagnostics tool, and there it showed that the light output was set to a maximum of 13.5 watts, which of course is way higher than 6 watts, and the charging feature didn't work, right? So when we changed it back to 6 watts, the charging feature worked without any problems, right? So you have to keep this in mind. If it doesn't work for you and you have a Gen 5 motor, visit your local bike dealer, check out the diagnostics tool and see what the output power is set to. Question number 3. Can I customize the RideScreens with the Flow app? So the RideScreens should be customizable, just like with the Kiox 300 or 500. However, Bosch has just announced that the feature to customize them with the Flow app will be available in autumn of 2025. Question number 4. Why is my Kiox 400c so quiet? If you can't really hear the alarms and the sounds of the Kiox 400c, there's unfortunately nothing you can do about it. Because since it is integrated in the frame, the speakers go inside the frame, not to the outside. And especially carbon frames absorb a lot of sounds, right? That's why the motors are also so quiet with carbon frames. So when you're on a trail and there's all sorts of sounds around you, you probably won't be able to hear your Kiox 400c. You can change the volume settings on the Kiox 400c itself. However, the factory settings are already set to the max volume. And unfortunately, there's also no way to change the volume with the Flow app. Question number 5. Can I control the Kiox 400c with the Mini Remote when the Purion 400 is attached? So the Mini Remote always controls the display. And when the Purion 400 is installed, then it will control the Purion 400 because this is the display. You can change or adjust the display on the Kiox 400c with the Mini Remote, and how to do that while the Purion is attached you can check out in this tutorial that we shot. If you have any more questions about the Kiox 400c that we haven't answered yet, let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful, give it a like. If you want to see more informative videos about e-bikes, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next one.